Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. I hope you are doing well. In today's video, we will be talking about the importance of good introduction. How to introduce yourself. You see that in interviews, we have to introduce ourselves. When we are meeting new people, we have to introduce ourselves. So in today's video, I will be talking about how we can make our introduction effective so people get impressed because of that and they have a good impression of you. See, first thing is why first impression matters. It matters because whenever you meet someone for the first time, you remember that moment for a long time. And one more important thing is when you introduce yourself in a confident manner, people remember you for a long time. And many people, some I know, they commit some mistakes. We are going to discuss about it, that what mistakes you should avoid while introducing yourself to the people. Whether you are introducing yourself or any other person, make sure that you do not commit these mistakes because it's create negative impression. Next thing that I want to discuss is know context and audience. Whenever you are introducing yourself, whenever you are presenting yourself, make sure that you know the context and you know the audience, because there are different types of people. I mean, there are different settings. For example, in interview, you have to introduce yourself in a different manner, but when you are in a classroom or any other workplace, there you have to make some changes in your introduction. So in social event, you can talk about number of other things also, but in interview, you have to focus on your educational qualification and how you are capable of doing that job only. Okay, adjusting your tone and content accordingly is very very important thing. So according to the situation, you have to adjust your tone, you have to make changes in your way of speaking. Next thing is example, we can take, that is formal versus informal introduction. You see that whenever you are in any program, you can introduce yourself informally, but in interview you have to introduce yourself formally. Next thing is confidence begins with body language. Yes, it's true. Whenever you are interacting with someone, make sure that you are maintaining proper eye contact and also some kind of posture also, because sometimes people, when I talk to them, they look very relaxed, and they are not maintaining proper eye contact, which is not a good thing. You should do some handshakes, smiles and gestures. It matters. Whenever you are communicating with someone, make sure that you are avoiding nervous habits such as fidgeting and crossing arms, etc. These habits are not considered as competent body language, part of competent body language. So make sure that whenever you are introducing, look confident. When you are confident, other people will listen to you carefully and they will pay more attention to you, whatever you are saying. Rather, they will take you seriously as well. You see, if you say that I want to introduce myself, and how should I do that, don't do that. Just focus on confidence. Next thing is obviously start with a stronger opener. Yes, strong opener means what? Polite greeting. Good morning, my name is this, my name is that. I mean, you can say this. Good morning generally we say to everyone we know, but whenever you are meeting new person, make sure that you tell them your name so that they know your name, they remember you for a long time. Using positive energy into your voice. Don't start your conversation, don't start your introduction with any negative comment. Rather, focus on talking about positive side of the thing, of the situation. Icebreaker phrases when appropriate. I mean, see, when you have to continue communication, when you have to continuously interact with someone, make sure that you use some phrases which will definitely help you to go ahead and continue your conversation. So basically, initially how you introduce yourself, that is going to matter a lot. So make sure that whenever you are in a new setting, try to be confident, don't look nervous, try to avoid speaking nervously. Okay, next thing that I want to share with you is state your name clearly and proudly. Yes, don't hesitate, don't think that okay, if I say my name this way, what people will say. Rather, you should think that okay, pronouncing your name confidently will boost your confidence more and more. It will create positive environment. And you can also add some short memorable details, such as, I mean, you may have some nickname or something like that, but that is only possible when you are having a very casual conversation. Make sure that in formal setting, you always follow the protocol etiquettes, because in formal setting you are not supposed to involve emotions into that. You have to follow formalities. What to do if people mispronounce your name? You can politely tell them, that that is not your name, your real name is something different, and this is how. But all these things you are doing, you should do this politely, because people may get offended. They should not get offended because of your rude behavior. Next thing is highlight your role or identity. I mean, whatever profession you are in, make sure that whenever you are meeting someone, you tell them about your profession, where you are working, what is your field of study, or what is your passion, because it gives them some information about them. It gives them idea that what kind of person you are, and according to that they can start communicating with you. And make sure that if you start talking about your profession, field of study, keep it short and clear. Otherwise, if you speak for a long time, they may get irritated, frustrated because of this. And try to frame it in a way that sparks interest. When you start talking about your profession, the other person who is listening to you or meeting you first time may start talking about his or her profession also, and it creates more interest in both of you, and you can continue your conversation for a long time. This is how it works, friends. So that's why highlighting your role or identity is very, very important. It matters, friends. Next thing that I want to share with you is share a relevant achievement or experience. So whatever you have done in your life, try to tell them about it, not in an exaggerated way, but in a very simple manner. For example, you can talk about one quick accomplishment or background detail. For example, I have my YouTube channel, or I teach in college. This kind of things gives them idea that okay, this person is doing well, so having some accomplishment, and they look at you as a successful person. And you can also link it to the situation such as job interview, seminar, and networking. For example, if you are introducing yourself in an interview, and if they are checking your skills, then if you mention that your achievements, they may relate it to you, and they may think that okay, this person is good one, or this person is valuable for the role. And try to keep it humble yet impressive. Don't exaggerate, but be humble. Okay. Next thing that I want to talk about is you should add a personal touch. What is mean by personal touch? Mentioning a hobby or interest deeply. I mean, it matters what kind of hobbies or interest you have. If you talk about it, your introduction become more effective, because you can story tell. I mean, you can use this skill to make it relatable. You can share stories from your life when it comes to discussing any topic. You should try to balance between professional and personal detail. Sometimes what happens, we talked about personal details a lot, and we forget about talking about our professional skills, our professional achievement, our professional experiences. Make sure that you understand the context and speak according to that. If you are talking with your friend, and if you see new friend in your circle, not problem talking about your personal experiences. But whenever you are introducing yourself in a job interview, make sure that you keep the tone professional as much as possible, though you can add hobbies. Next thing is conclude with perfect connection. See, my friend, when you are going to end your conversation, or when you are going to end your introduction, you have to make sure that the conclusion is going to have some purpose or connection. Either you will be connected to the person, or you will have some purpose behind introducing yourself. What you are there learning, I mean, why you are there, whether you are learning, contributing, or collaborating, what you are looking forward to in that interaction. See, try to understand that why you are having interaction, and according to that you can conclude it with that, leaving room for further conversation. Don't try to stop the conversation once you stop you're giving your introduction. Try to make it more interactive, because sometimes having more and more interactions give beautiful insights, and that's why you should think of concluding your introduction with a purpose, with a connection. Next and last thing is practice, adapt, and improve. Yes, friend, this skill of introducing yourself takes time. I have seen many people who are not confident, and they are hesitant to introduce themselves, especially in English. I have seen or have experienced myself that many times in job interview, because of the pressure or because of the panic mode, we are not able to introduce ourselves freely without confidence. That should not happen. So that's why practice, adapting to new technology, adapting to new things is important, and keep improving yourself. Means importance of practicing in front of a mirror or camera. I have talked about these things a lot of time. You should record yourself, and you should identify areas for improvement, like where you are lagging behind, where you are making mistakes, and try to adapt to different situations without sounding memorized. Don't try to remember everything, rather look natural, try to speak naturally. If there is a change in situation, don't get hesitate. Don't have similar pattern for all context and all situation. Okay, this was it. I hope you understood. Thank you very much for watching the video. Have a good day ahead. Thank you.